This is Alexandra George with Inside Ambition, and I'm here to talk to Janine Erato, the owner and handler of Drexel's Therapy Dogs. Hi, Janine. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. It's great to hear from you. How are you?
I'm good. So why don't you start by giving us an overview of what your job is for those who don't know you?
Okay. I run Drexel's Therapy Dog program. We are part of Drexel's Recreation Athletics. I do 12 to 14 hours a week for Drexel University, where we bring the dogs on campus for open hours, which means we can go anywhere. They have their own IDs and collars that are the keys to the kingdom. They get us in everywhere. When we don't have open hours, we have events where we go out to support other organizations who are hosting their own events at no charge to the organization if we can fit it in our schedule. And then when we are not doing open hours or events, we sometimes speak with nursing students and classes about the benefits of therapy dogs and how they can be utilized in programming. We bring chai, espresso, or Java, 3 generations of Cane Corso, on campus every week. With the pandemic, it's been a little bit different, and we have been posting more videos of everything from them bathing in the bathtub to some of their training routines to them playing outside, just to keep connected with everybody and be able to check in.
That's really lovely. Are there any other plans that you guys have? Oh, hello.
Hello.
Are there any other plans you guys have for virtual programming?
We do. In moving forward, we have started an art contest. It will run from May 6th to June 6th. We've posted our rules and regulations on all forms of social media. And pretty much what we're asking of you is to create an image of one or more of Drexel's therapy dogs. And it doesn't matter whether you choose to use one or more than one. And submit it to us for potential cash prize. We're doing $25 for cash prize for the different categories.
Wow.
And I have a art teacher who has agreed to be the judge.
That's awesome.
Impartial judge.
And art is also another form of therapy, so that's a really great idea.
It came about because when we do some of our events on campus, we've gotten bigger where we started hosting our own events, and we bring snacks and sodas and dog toys to braid and coloring pages. And we found some of the coloring pages were like really very preschool, color the big, dog, or they were very detailed, and there wasn't something that we loved in between. And my current intern, Malika, started to create some based on some of the photos we took over last summer.
Oh.
And we thought, you know what, why not just open it up and let's see what some of the creative staff and students at Drexel can come up with.
Wow, that's a really great idea. How are all of you keeping busy during all of this when you don't have those events and stuff to go to?
They are keeping me very, very busy. So this is Chai. Hey, Chai, look this way. Chai is the 8-year-old grandma, and she has been learning to do weaves.
Wow.
So she's learning to weave in and out of poles in the backyard. And soon she's going to be learning to do a handstand on the wall.
What?
Yes.
Very cool.
This is Java. Java has been learning to do hoop jumps. Java does not currently like jumping through a hoop. He's working on it. And then he will learn to do the handstands too.
Very cool.
And then there goes Mom, Espresso. Hey, Espresso, look this way. Nobody wants to see your side. Come here. Thank you. There you go. Espresso has been working on learning how to take a bow. And when she's done learning how to take a bow, she also will start handstands. It's one of the tricks I need for their trick dog certification. So all of them will eventually learn how to do a handstand backing up onto the wall.
Very cool. I can't do that, so that's impressive. Could you tell us?
Start with a ramp in the beginning.
Yeah.
That will help us. They just back up their paws slowly.
Very cute. could you tell us the origin story of either how you got started at Drexel or how the dogs got started at Drexel? Like, how did this whole program come to be?
This program actually was in existence prior to my start. Mm-hmm. So there was a dog before me named Jersey, and Jersey worked for Drexel's rec and brought her therapy dog in once in a while.
Got it.
And they got a position elsewhere. Oops, let me turn so you can see. Say hello. They got a position elsewhere, and the position was open for a while. We had a student staying with us who was with us for a couple of years. I went off to Drexel and was having trouble adjusting. He found out the position was open for Drexel's Therapy Dogs, mm-hmm. and sat and met with Brian Ford, and then talked about how Chai, because we had just Chai start in the beginning, mm-hmm. Chai was a therapy dog, and that she could come to campus, and I agreed to meet with Brian Ford and discuss the details, and it was a really good fit for me. So we started with just Chai and just at main campus. Mm-hmm. And after a period of time, we started getting, hey, how come you just come to main campus? And I was like, because the owner didn't realize that there were other campuses. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't. And then I agreed to go to the other campuses. So I go to Center City, Queen Lane, and main campus. Awesome. I make sure to hit the other campuses at least once or twice a month if I'm not there for any events. And then we kept being able to expand it. We went from one campus to 3 campuses, from one dog, Chai, to when Chai's daughter was fully trained, Espresso. Espresso started coming on campus. When Java, Espresso's son, was fully trained, Java started coming to campus. Right, Jeff? Say, yes, now I get to go too.
Oh, so sweet.
So once all 3 of them, were trained, it allows me to do back-to-back days. Mm-hmm. So if I have events, Chai can do Monday's event from 6 to 8, Espresso can come on Tuesday, and then Java can bring it home Wednesday. And so then nobody's getting overworked from the amount of hours, mm-hmm. Or the back-to-back events. When it's big, like move-in weekend, we normally bring the whole pack, because there's so many people and so many things to see and explore and help with. Mm-hmm. The whole team comes out and participates, which is great.
Yeah, that's really awesome. They're a really great asset to have on campus.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for all the work that you do. Is there anything else that you want to say, maybe to students right now who, we're all learning virtually, but who might be struggling at this time, who could use some love from a therapy dog? Is there any message that you have?
Absolutely. We were talking today that every person's experience through this pandemic is going to be different. Mm-hmm. You have people working on the front lines. You have people who are really struggling with how ends are going to meet. You have people who are afraid to go out and to do. You have people trying to work at home while they teach their children and cook and clean and handle everything else. Everybody's challenges are different. Mm-hmm. And we need to be there and support one another. We have tried on all of our social media to post, different things to do and work out with your dog. And we showed and demonstrated how to get your dog to learn a sit and a stay. And we've challenged you to show us your workouts with your dogs. I know that every time I work out, no matter how I'm working out, one of my dogs, if they're not working out with me, they'll interrupt. Yeah. Nothing like, if I sit down on the floor and I have somebody, I go to do push-ups or sit-ups, and I guaranteeably will have somebody come in my space and want to do kisses or hugs or just bug me. That's him, the baby of the pack. That, everyone's experience is different. We're here for you. Drexel's here for you. We're doing the best that we can in this uncertain time, to engage and have those connections, because our thought is while we're home, we're going to get stronger and better and come back really with a renewed sense of purpose and civic mindedness, to really support all the staff and students at Drexel.
That was really lovely and well said. Well, thank you so much for coming in and talking with me and giving me some dog time, or all of us some dog time. It's really nice to have.
You know, anytime. We've been doing a couple of Zoom conferences, and like I said, it's a little hard because they move around, I move around. They have hit the camera sometimes, which means I end up, you know, getting muted or getting off and having to get back on. Chew the toy and not lick the sofa, please. I sit on that. She's like, hello. No, don't lick the students at campus. It doesn't work that way.
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. See what I mean? What I do.
Oh.
Espresso, I love you too. She misses everybody so much. Little kiss monster.
We miss you too, Espresso.
Oh, and there goes the play.
Well, thank you, Janine.
You are very welcome.